Sometimes my mind is running so fast, I feel out of breath. In almost every moment, there is something else I tell myself I should be doing. When it all gets to be too loud, I find myself laying on my bedroom floor, staring up at the ceiling. I feel inundated with noise, opinions, content, and to-do lists. Yet somehow, with all that stimulation, I still find myself reaching for my phone to fill every single moment of stillness or quiet. I know TikTok is killing my attention span, yet I spend hours watching the first 10 seconds of hundreds of videos before I declare boredom and scroll on to the next one. I know the easy access of my phone and all its apps are killing my creativity, but I still reach for my phone first when I have any window of free time. The canvas and paint set I bought weeks ago at Michael's seems to mock me from its place on my desk. It'll take too long. I don't know what to paint, I say to myself while opening the Instagram app. My mind has been racing faster than usual lately. It's hard for me to hold on to a thought or sentence. I have to actively remind myself to stay focused in conversation. I'm tired. I put on a Sai Swoon podcast, and she talks about rest and how somehow society has been convinced that to rest is privilege and not a right. And suddenly everything makes sense. I don't want to live life in a hurry, always in a rush from one place to the next, constantly worrying about the next thing I must accomplish. The sun broke out from behind the clouds as I wrote that. Confirmation, I think. So I've started putting boundaries on my phone, an hour a day of social media, no phones on Sunday. And I found all these empty pockets of time I used to fill by scrolling. I'm remembering all the things I used to love as a kid. Writing, sitting at the park, coloring. I have time to try out hobbies that I've always wondered about, like baking or jewelry making or cooking a recipe from scratch. I think about the life I really want and the life that I've been told to want, and maybe the life I've convinced myself I've wanted. On one hand, we have a slower life, connection with the divine, time spent watching the clouds pass by, a job that I love but am not consumed by. And then on the other, we have a life full of striving, hustle, maybe a big house and fancy things, full of praise and recognition. Is it okay to want for a life where you don't change the world? One in which maybe you won't be remembered once your grandchildren pass. Can I believe that we all came here to experience life differently? Some of us came to change the world, others to experience great wealth, and maybe for some, to appreciate the simple beauty of being alive in this world. Maybe I'm one of them. Maybe for me, success is about being present and slow moving in a warp speed world. Maybe I get to create my own definition of success. I get to make joy personal to me. My dog goes outside and sits in a patch of sunlight with a sigh. Maybe I'll go join him.